Hi, this is Girish Krishnani, and you are watching 5-Minute Learnings. Welcome to the 8th video in the series on personality. Today we will explore the trait theories of personality. The trait theory of personality suggests that people have certain basic traits or dispositions, and it is the strength and intensity of those traits that account for personality differences. The trait approach to personality is one of the major theoretical areas in the study of personality. A trait is a consistent, stable characteristic that causes individuals to behave in certain ways. It varies from person to person. The outlook towards personality, and how traits are defined, has evolved over time. Unlike many other theories of personality, such as psychoanalytic or humanistic theories, the trait approach to personality is focused on differences between individuals. The combination and interaction of various traits is unique to each person. Trait theory is focused on identifying and measuring these individual personality characteristics. If someone asked you to describe a close friend's personality, what kind of things would you say? A few things that might come to mind are descriptive terms such as outgoing, kind, and even-tempered. All of these represent personality traits. The first trait theory was proposed by psychologist Gordon Allport in 1936. Allport found that one English-language dictionary contained more than 4,000 words describing different personality traits. He categorized these traits into 3 levels: cardinal, central, and secondary. Cardinal traits. Allport suggested that cardinal traits are rare and dominating, usually developing later in life. They tend to define a person to such an extent that their names become synonymous with their personality. Examples include descriptive terms such as narcissistic and Christ-like. Central traits. These general characteristics form basic personality foundations. While central traits are not as dominating as cardinal traits, they describe the major characteristics you might use to describe another person, such as intelligent, honest, shy, and anxious, refer to central traits. Secondary traits. Secondary traits are sometimes related to attitudes or preferences. They often appear only in certain situations or under specific circumstances. Some examples include public speaking anxiety or impatience while waiting in line. Catel's 16-factor personality model. Trait theorist Raymond Catel reduced the number of main personality traits from Allport's initial list of over 4,000 down to 171. He did so primarily by eliminating uncommon traits and combining common characteristics. Next, Catel rated a large sample of individuals for these 171 different traits. Using a statistical technique known as factor analysis, he identified closely related terms and eventually reduced his list to 16 key personality traits. Among them are dominance, perfectionism, reasoning, and self-reliance. According to Catel, these 16 traits are the source of all human personalities. He also developed one of the most widely used personality assessments, the 16 Personality Factor Questionnaire. Eysenk's 3 dimensions of personality. British psychologist Hans Eysenck believed that personality has a biological basis. Developing a model of personality based on just 3 universal traits: introversion/extroversion. Introversion involves directing attention to inner experiences, while extroversion relates to focusing attention outward, onto other people and the environment. A person high in introversion might be quiet and reserved, while an individual high in extroversion might be sociable and outgoing. Neuroticism/emotional stability. This dimension of Eysenk's trait theory is related to moodiness versus being even-tempered. The trait of neuroticism refers to an individual's tendency to become upset or emotional, while stability refers to the tendency to remain emotionally constant. Psychoticism. Later, after studying individuals with mental illness, Eysenck added a personality dimension he called psychoticism to his trait theory. Individuals who are high in this trait tend to have difficulty dealing with reality and may be antisocial, hostile, non-empathetic, and manipulative. 5-factor model of personality. Both Catel's and Eysenk's theories have been the subject of considerable research. This has led some theorists to believe that Catel focused on too many traits, while Eysenck focused on too few. As a result, a new trait theory, often referred to as the Big Five theory, emerged. This 5-factor model of personality represents 5 core traits that interact to form human personality. While researchers often disagree about the exact labels for each dimension, they are commonly described as agreeableness, level of cooperation and caring for others, conscientiousness, level of thoughtfulness and structure, extroversion, level of socialness and emotional expressiveness, neuroticism, level of mood stability and emotional resilience, openness, level of adventure and creativity. Some of the most common criticisms of trait theory center on the fact that traits are often poor predictors of behavior. While an individual may score high on assessments of a specific trait, they may not always behave that way in every situation. Another problem is that trait theories do not address how or why individual differences in personality develop or emerge. We all have certain traits that dominate our personality, along with various permutations and combinations that can arise in different situations. Also, our traits can change over time and be shaped by our experiences. That's all for today. In the next video we shall continue to explore more related topics on trait theories. Hope you found this video helpful. If you liked it, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel 5-Minute Learnings, and do remember to hit the bell icon to get notified on new content. Thanks for watching.